Alright, so here today I wanted to update you basically on everything that's going on as of right now, right? A lot of the stuff coming out, you may have seen it, none of it's like real big news that you need to know, like, oh my god, this is going down. It's mainly like story stuff that's been kind of leaked, and I don't want to touch the story stuff. I don't think you want to even see that, right? It's spoilers, you don't want to touch that. Mainly what's been literally happening, it's the speculation coming true about what we thought is going to happen in the story. That's going to happen, alright? So where we currently stand, I'll talk about it all in this video and go through everything. I'm gonna like refrain from revealing some big things, but most of the stuff you kind of know, correct? You know who the boss is going to be for these chapters because it was shown to us via a solar raid, right? And teased to us that it's coming soon in a big way. So all that stuff is kind of known. But today I wanted to go through everything and kind of update you on what has happened today because a lot has happened, right? So first things first. Let's backtrack. Where did we start off yesterday? Early in the morning yesterday, we had a kind of leak surface, and that, multiple birdies were kind of sharing information regarding the storyline content. If you don't already know, the storyline content is going to get updated very soon. That, again, being in either next week's update or the one after. People are saying that we might have a dead week here. It makes no sense because the current storyline, I think, ends on the 22nd. We've never really had... We've had a dead week. That was the last time before Chainsaw Man. But, there is no collaboration at this point, I think, correct? So it shouldn't be a dead week. It should be an announcement in the next 24 hours to 48 hours. That being the electricity update, correct? That thing you know about. Then after that, boom, you kick into... Or on the 22nd, you kick into the story launch, correct? Because along with the banner. So... with all that information, that's when we're going to get that thing. And during this, what's come out today, basically, correct, is, or again, earlier today, it's Cinderella. She has a mesh. They created a mesh. This mesh is going to be a thing that they plan to introduce to you via the storyline 27 and 28. Again, the mesh, when they fully compiled it, which they did today, correct, they compiled the entire mesh. And yeah, they see Cinderella. It's Cinderella. And it looks exactly like how she looked in her regular form, correct? The form that you know of, the one that you actually know of. And yeah, that's what actually happened, right? Now, the thing is, with that entire, leak coming through, we later today see and found out that, yes, she is a campaign NPC. You're going to be able to find her on the campaign for some reason, correct? Now, what I'm hoping here is, and this is why people are now really speculating the worst, people are going to conclude the conclusion that, yes, in chapter 27 and 28, you're probably going to fight her, right? Because it makes sense. We kind of expected this. As we fought many of the pilgrims that have released, we found them, we saw them in a storyline, whether it be a storyline from an event, correct? Whether it be a storyline like with Modernia, right? We've seen these characters consistently, constantly. We fight them, they literally release as a unit. That's what happens. She's a campaign NPC. People are saying that, oh my god, we're going to have to beat chapter 27, 28, and boom, that's the unlock requirements for her in Liberation. This content over here I've been hovering over that I've already spoiled probably. But yes, a lot of players are coming to that speculation. I want to at least give you a little bit of glimmer of hope, correct? Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed. Yes, she is an NPC. Yes, she might be the boss battle you have to actually fight here, given we're getting introduced to her through the storyline, right? And yes, it looks like, again, as we learned from the dev notes, Crystal Chamber is going to play a big part with something here. That being, first off, the Soul Red character and a design that they put a lot of effort into with BGM and everything to have a epic brawl or something like that they were talking about, right? So with all that information coming to light, again, via them themselves, the dev notes, right? We know that, yeah, it probably was in chapter 27, 28, and it looks like the map and everything is designed around that character, correct? Around the character of Crystal Chamber, yeah? And if we put two and two together, it seems like Crystal Chamber has some sort of ties, as we kind of thought, with Cinderella. If that all makes sense, maybe Cinderella is going to be a Liberation character. We have to beat chapter 28, which is, again, whatever boss it is, and boom, have the unlock requirements. That's where the current speculation is going. That's what I have seen all over Twitter and Reddit, and anywhere this leak has been talked about, that's what people are thinking. Now, again, the glimmer of hope is nothing's confirmed, correct? I think that the devs learned and they understand that this content is hated. This content is despised between the KR, the JP, the global community, wherever the community is. Players hate this content. Like, they have surveys. They have the surveys come out, and they understand that, yeah, Nilister was the worst drop they've ever done for a pilgrim. There was no hype. Nobody cared about Nilister, because it's like, why? Why care when in 4 months I get the character finally, then I start to care, correct? If I'm 4 months away, I'm grinding what, right? Spending gems to reset missions that will still take me days on end, correct? So at the end of the day, this content's hated. I'm shocked that they're going to give it an update. I thought that they definitely scrapped it. You saw that too, right? Literally, last January was the launch of this brand new system. Last March was the official launch of Nilister. We are currently in February. It's been 1 year almost without a single character being added to the system. So it's like, Why go and update it now? Players have given up, and if anything, just update with standard characters. I think no one will complain if this content got updated with standard characters, but taking Cinderella, a fan favorite character, implementing it here, it's kind of wild. So I am curious on what they do on this aspect, but she is a campaign NPC confirmed officially today. You're gonna meet her somehow. Something's gonna happen probably. Also, it's not confirmed. Let me make that clear. She's a campaign NPC at some point. Who knows when? It also could be for a side content, right? They officially confirmed that side contents are coming soon, or side stories, which are fully voiced, big experiences, really like being integral parts of the storyline. That could be what it's for, right? So again, all these points are there, trying to like at least alleviate the concerns. But again, what today confirmed is a lot of stuff about storyline, and it's a lot of information regarding, yeah, this is what's going on. Correct. And again, they also compiled the entire model. They found out that, yeah, it's chibi, what is it? It's chibi Cinderella. That's what it is. And again, they also learned that, yeah, that's where she stands. Correct. She's going to be introduced at some point. Something's going to happen. And that's how they're going to do it. The update will happen the 22nd, most likely for these storylines. So you'll find out then. You'll find out and see what happens. If they mimic it from last year, March is your Liberation update. If they really wanted to. But again, the April month also contains a festival, or in this game, it's called a anniversary, right? So in this case, remember, they could just make this the anniversary character. Like, Cinderella is so hyped, I am going to be astonished. Like, literally, clip this. I will be astonished if they end up making this a Liberation character. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me more than anything. But if they do that, oh my god, players are gonna be so mad. So I'm gonna cope that they've learned that, you know, Liberation is not a loved mode, and if they want to update Liberation, just give standard Nikkes, do a new 3 set of standard Nikkes. That's cool. People would love that, right? A new 3 pick instead of waiting 4 months or 5 months for a Pilgrim and losing hope halfway through, where players just give up on the content. It's literally one of the least played contents in the game. First off, it's like restricted to like a back area of the game, going to the elevator system or through lobby or through a Nikke menu and that. Players just don't use it. So it's like implementing that's wild to me, but that's what happened today. That's all the information going around. If you find anything on Twitter, yeah, it's probably story content. Just don't try to get it spoiled. What's happening? No one's really gotten, I think, text yet, like text-based things being like dialogue and quotes yet. But once that starts flowing, just stay off Twitter, bro. So just keep that in mind. But as of right now, all that's been shown are like assets regarding what's happening, some of the map layouts and stuff, and yeah, they already told us that, yeah, Crystal Chamber is coming soon, and the whole point of Crystal Chamber was to be introduced through the storyline, and that was something that they already told us everything, bro. they already showed it to us, basically their own way. So with all that stuff, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel about all the stuff here. Do you think that she's Liberation? Do you think that she's not? But with all the new info, you know, things are just going all over the place. So stay tuned until what happens next. In the next 24 to 48 hours, we should have the next banner confirmed. I think that the collaboration is a pipe dream now. I've officially sort of given up copium there because it has to get announced soon. If it were to happen, it has to, because all of March is open, but it's like, where is it? What happened? Where's the announcements? So given there's no announcement, I don't know if it's going to happen, but you could stay coping. You could stay coping. I'm not going to stop you. But April is the anniversary. So if Cinderella were to happen, it's April. If it were to happen via Liberation, it's around March, some point in March. It could even be next week. Who knows, bro? But let me not say anything. Who knows, all right?